Hi guys, this is Sarah. Welcome back to Raven's Crochet, and my furry feline Raven is in the bedroom, curled up somewhere else because I have yarn all over my couch, waiting to be shown to you guys. I'm about to film in my next video, so I have a yarn and bagging from Ice Yarns. Go check out my very next video. It'll be coming up soon, so you guys can see all the pretties that I got, which half of the yarn I got for a giveaway. So stay tuned for that, and that is for my subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed so you can enter into this giveaway. I'm here to just check in with you guys. I've got 2 giveaways going right now, so make sure you are subscribed to my channel, because this is just to share the love for my subscribers and my yarny friends, and to celebrate my podcast anniversary, which is March 31st. It's just a couple of days from now. I think it's actually, as of right now, I'm filming this, I think it's tomorrow. My sister's baby is actually due tomorrow. Today's the 29th. Tomorrow's 30th. And then it's my podcast anniversary on the 31st. And then on April 6th, I'm having another giveaway for my birthday. It won't be picked on April 6th. I will release a video around that time, and there will be, I got a cat hair on my lip, and piece of fuzz or something. And I will be pretty much announcing the rules and everything, because I'm going to do it a little bit differently than this current giveaway, which that video I released yesterday. I know it's an hour long. I apologize for that to those who have watched it. I was rambling on and on and on. I had a lot to catch up on. So I'm going to catch you guys up just a little bit here in this video. But that link to my giveaway video, yesterday's video, that link will be in the description box below. So go check that out and enter that giveaway if you haven't already done so. And make sure you are subscribed. Again, this is for subscribers. So I got my first birthday card in the mail from a beautiful yarny subscriber, beautiful yarny friend. Thank you so much, Amy, for the card. I got the envelope, and this is on the back. Little kitty, like poking their head out. Of course, that's Raven. Those of you who know my furry feline Raven, my channel is named after her. She's 15 years old. She's actually 4th generation. I have a whole story on how I knew her great-grandmother. Her great-grandmother was a calico. I knew the owner of her when I was still in high school. I'm in my mid-30s now. And then Raven's mother, her grandmother, was a gray striped tabby with a white belly and all 4 white paws. She had a swirl marking on both sides of her belly. And then Raven's mother looked pretty much the same, but she was lighter gray in color. But she had pretty much the same markings: white belly, white paws, the swirl on both sides of the belly, so adorable. And then the last I remember that she got out of the window one night. She pretty much moved in right next door. The house I grew up in, she moved in next door to our neighbors. Her daughter I became sisters with pretty much. We grew up together. So she got out of the window one night. There was a black stray cat roaming around, full black. Raven looks pretty much just like her daddy, but Raven has a small white patch on her neck, a small white patch across her chest, and then one on her lower belly. So when my best friend comes over and we play with her, and she's rolling around on the carpet and she's on her back, Raven kind of looks like she's wearing a bikini. So that's about where her markings are. You can only see them on her belly. They're not on her backside. So when she's walking around, the average person sees her, they just think she's all black. But it's cool. It's cool. Nothing wrong with black cats. I think they're actually good luck. But anyways, sorry, I went into that whole spiel. But that's just the Cliff Notes version. Anyways, so I got this birthday card, and there's a note on the back because there's a cute little thing it does in the middle when you open up the card. Hello. See the kitty cats poking their head out? Isn't that just so cute? I held Raven that night. The day I got this card, I brought it home after I checked my box after work one night. And I came home and I was holding Raven on the couch and I'm like, look, Raven, look, it's so cute. Look, 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 look at it. She kind of half wouldn't look at it. I'm like, look, it's you in the card. You got to see this. So thank you so much, Amy, for the card. I got a kick out of that. I haven't been able to crochet this past week. I pretty much lost my crochet mojo. I can kind of show you the current project I'm working on. It's just a tiny little something. It's something that you put your plastic bags from the grocery store in. You hang it over your doorknob in the pantry or in your kitchen somewhere. You got plastic bags if you need to use it for trash or to clean out the litter box or to clean up a mess or to bag up someone's lunch or just whatever. You got a plastic bag holder. I saw a photo in one of the Hirschner's catalogs, and I'm not following their pattern, but I'm pretty much mimicking my own pattern off the visual ending result of their product. So I'm not following their pattern though. So I did 3 granny squares. And how many rounds did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rounds. I like using 4 a lot. The number 4, groups of 4, because 4 represents me and my sisters. I've got 3 younger sisters. We all have S names. So our S names get mixed up a lot. Sara, Summer, Savannah, Sophia's the youngest, and Sophia's about ready to pop with her baby in one day. So her doctor said that if she was not going to go into labor on the 24th or after, which was her due date on the 24th, then she's going to be induced tomorrow. So my next thing right after recording is to call her and check up on her. I talked to her 2 days ago, and I texted her. She's pretty much keeping me keeping me on tab and letting me know. But she's doing well. I'm always asking her how she's feeling, how she's doing, how she's eating. She's just tired all the time. But anyways, 3 granny squares, and from the inside, I flipped it right side out, and I pretty much did a slip stitch because it's easier, it's faster in my opinion than doing a whip stitch with needle and yarn thread. So I did a slip stitch, and then I start like on the edge somewhere, and then I do a slip knot with a brand new strand of yarn, and I attach it with a slip knot, and then I chain 3, and then I do a first cluster right over that, right over the seam, so that way it kind of hides it. I do the chain 3 up, and then I do 2 double crochets in that next little square in that corner. And then I don't chain 1 in between, I just immediately jump over and do another cluster, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets. And when I get to the end, it's too obvious to just kind of keep going with a hump over, like I like to do without doing a join. But it's pretty much seamless when I join. Let me see if I can find, well, this is the join right here actually. So you can't see where I joined with doing the granny clusters, because this is where I join right here. All I'm doing is pretty much doing my join with a slip stitch. I do my last cluster of 3 double crochet, and then I do a slip stitch immediately into the top of that first double crochet, which is the chain 3. And then once I do my slip stitch, I chain 3, and then I do, let's see, yeah, that's the chain 3 right there, and then I do 2 double crochet right into that space opening, not in the stitch, but in the space opening, and that's what blends in that join, so you can't see the seam at all. And I just keep going until I think it's visually long enough, subtracting about 1 inch, because the yarn will stretch. Anything you make, garment-wise, hats, sweaters, whatever, make it about 1 inch smaller. This is a tip I recently read. Make it about 1 inch smaller to accommodate the fact that the yarn will stretch and the garment will kind of become just a little slightly bit bigger. So keep that in mind. That's part of me. I like to throw in random tips here and there. So once this is long enough, I'm going to decrease like 2 or 3 rows, and I'm going to leave an opening about this big. I would say at least about the size of a silver dollar, so you can stick a few fingers inside and you can grab a bag. You know, you may have like a piece of plastic sticking out at the bottom. You can just reach right in from the bottom, grab a bag. In the opening, I'm pretty much just going to start right there at the seam, and I'm going to do a slip stitch with a brand new strand of yarn onto my hook, and then I will attach that with a slip knot into the corner, and then I will go along, chain 3, and then I will do 2 double crochet, and then I will skip right on over to this space, and I'll do 3 more double crochet, skip over, 3 crochet, 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, weaving in that tail. Along as I go, I'll work around that tail so I don't have to weave it in later, because that's the tail from doing my slip stitch seam. So I like working over tails if I can. That's another little handy tip, so you don't have to weave in as many tails. I keep going around until I get to the very first cluster, which is a chain 3 and the 2 double crochet. I do my join with a slip stitch, and at the top of that chain 3, I keep going about maybe 3 or 4 rows, and then I do a single crochet, and then I do one more double crochet, and then I do like a drawstring tie. I chain about 50 or 60 chains, and then I tie off the ends, and then it's like a drawstring tie opening around the top of the plastic bag holder. The other thing I'm still working on is my Feeling Festive shawl. I'm working with 2 different yarns, and it's only halfway done. It would have been done had I not lost my crochet mojo, but that's pretty much the update. As far as my temperature blanket, I have probably 6 weeks to catch up on. I have all of my temperatures for all the 13 weeks. The week started, let's see, March 1st was on a Saturday, so I technically started my temperature blanket on March 2nd, because that started on Sunday, and my weeks, according to the calendars that are printed, my weeks, I like to start them from Sunday to Saturday. So on the 1st, I did gather temperatures because it landed on a Saturday. March 2nd was a Sunday. I like to gather my temperatures for the week on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Whenever I think about it, I have 3 days to gather my high and my low temperatures, because I was doing 1 high and 1 low temperature for each week, and that made it easier for me, just so that way I didn't have as much yarn to keep track of and as many days and colors to coordinate and keep track of. And I kept it with 1 stitch, pretty much a row by row granny stitch, just like this one. And this is on the diagonal. This is different, but the granny throw, it's just a simple even row by row granny stitch of 3 double crochet clusters. And I love the way it's turning out. I'm pretty much using Premier Basic worsted weight, 100% acrylic, so it's machine washable and dryable. I have tested this yarn in my washing and drying machines and the heated dryer, and the yarn fluffs up. It softens up a little. I mean, it's already soft. Premier Basics, let's be honest, it's so soft. It's literally some of the softest acrylic I've ever worked with, and it is actually certified to withstand high temperatures. Let me go get a skein real quick while I'm talking to you about it now. Alright, this one's handy. We'll go with this color green. This colorway is called Fern, and I bought this from Premier's website. This is some of my favorite yarn to work with. This is what I was talking to you about. It's certified and has passed standards to to be safe to wear for sensitive skin and babies. It's OEKO-TEX Confidence in Textile Standard 100, which means it is tested and approved against 350 plus harmful substances, in case anyone didn't know that. If you see this logo on any yarn labels, it's not just Premier Yarns that has this. I've seen this logo on Red Hearts yarns, Lion Brand yarns, I think Loops and Threads, I might have seen it. I'm not real sure, but this is good. It means you can use this for anything. I could probably make this for a newborn, as long as they had no health issues and they were just a natural healthy baby. A newborn could lay on this. anything too severe, better safe than sorry. You let them use what's in the hospital. Which, speaking of which, by the way, my friend Winter, my smallest friend Winter, her parents got to spend the night with them, a few nights. I think they've been doing it for 4 or 5 days now, and their parents, Winter's grandparents, finally got to meet her. It's actually Winter's grandma, which they call me Ma, and her grandfather-in-law, pretty much, which they call Peepaw. It's Melissa's second husband, which is Winter's grandmother. So my friend Randy, who passed away January 1st, his son, his oldest son, he's 21. He had a baby. They had a baby in December, late November or early December. The mother, Allie, went into pre-induced labor because there was a lot of fluid around the baby's lungs and tissue and everything. And the baby, to this day, has not left the NICU. She is past 4 months old. She's doing so much better, and she is no longer on her oxygen. One day she was on 21% oxygen, and then the next day they had her completely off of it. That was, I think, about a week ago. I've been keeping some updates here and there on my community page. If you want to go to my channel, right underneath this video, you'll see my little small round picture where it says Raven's Crochet. Click on that. It'll take you to my channel. You scroll over to where it says community page. Click on that, and you will be able to see all the updates on Baby Winter. And the temperature blanket, if the instructions are there. The pattern is there. If you are interested in this temperature blanket, it is super quick. I pretty much did one high temperature and one low temperature for each week. I know, I'm sorry. Back to the temperature blanket. And thank you so much for praying for Winter. I know I'm kind of juggling two topics here. But all the instructions are on the community page. Just go through that. If you have any questions, you send me a comment here under the video, or send me an email, ravenscrochet21@gmail.com. I am checking my email more frequently now. It's been a little slow for a couple of hours towards the end of the night at work. I have some downtime to check my emails and catch up on things with the store because it gets really slow. So I am trying to be more thorough with that. I'm trying to get my crochet mojo back up and going by ordering some yarn and doing these giveaways, and just going through and organizing yarn. I remember I did my giveaway video yesterday. I know it's an hour long, and I'm sorry it was so long, but it's so fun to watch too. And I have like so much, there's like a whole bunch of yarn towards the end of the video I completely forgot about that I actually wanted to include in the giveaway. I'm like, wait a minute, I still have 14 balls of yarn sitting over here. Like, these are included. And I didn't want to do 2 different videos for the same giveaway. That would have been so much more confusing. So, sorry about that. But as I'm rambling on again, if you have questions about the temperature blanket, feel free to ask. It's pretty easy. I like to keep things as simple as possible. That's just me. That's how I roll. I take my challenges at work and my challenges when I meet people and when I socialize outside of home. But when I'm home and when I'm doing my yarn stuff, this is relaxing. This is fun to me. I don't want to feel obligated. I don't want to put myself on a schedule, because literally half my life is already on a schedule. And when I'm home enjoying my craft, I'm just a little different. I just like to be more me and more down, I guess. I mean, I like I don't know. I don't know really how to explain it. Like I'm cool. We're just chilling. We're all happy. We don't need any issues today. We don't need to worry about anything. Everything's gonna be okay. When it's time, we take care of business, and then when it's over, let's just be cool and enjoy what we love. And I don't like getting overworked with that. Like, some of you podcasters got it going on. I gotta say, I've gotta hand it to Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches. If you see this video, props, girl, on your premiere week. I've gotta hand it to you. If you guys haven't clapped for Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches, I applaud her big time. I enjoy your videos so much, Jennifer. Keep them coming. Any ideas you can get from me or any other podcaster, feel free. And just keep them coming. I have another video. I'm anxious to show you guys this yarn from Ice Yarns, so stay tuned. I will have that video coming up tomorrow. I'm so anxious to show you guys this yarn. It's so pretty. Okay, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting my channel and being a subscriber. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye-bye.